Okay, guys, please confirm if you are able to hear. Please confirm if audio, video all fine. Okay, so there is some technical issue, and that's why the session got stopped in the middle. Please wait. And yeah, so guys, as technical things are looking fine, so let me welcome you all in the session. Today, we are going to connect with another ex-place student of Interlogic, and the name of the student is Manasa. So you can get some important career tips or guidance like a senior junior conversation, and also understand how her experience can help you in your career building. And this way, you are going to have this session planned for your career benefits. So before I proceed for Q&As and questions from your side, I would like to request Manasa to give her background, and whatever information she would like to share, she can share. Whatever information she would like to keep confidential, she can keep confidential, and then we will start the questions and answers. So initially, Manasa, you can tell about your background plus what kind of difficulties you faced, which may be the same situation with other people in the audience, and then after that, you when you like, for example, what kind of when you face the situations, what kind of things you have done in short, and then finally, after this introduction from your side, we will proceed for questions from audience. Okay, so please check your mic now, Manasa, and once try to see if you are able to communicate and speak on the mic. Please check your mic once.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
Very well.
Hello?
So yeah, we can hear you very well.
Okay.
Yes. So let's start with the
Okay.
introduction from your side and little bit difficulties or background from your side.
Okay. So, hi, sir, and very good evening, all. So, I am Mansa, and I'm a previous batch student of Interlogic, and so I recently got placed in a very good MNC and with a very good package of 15 lakhs, including joining bonus. So, my coming to my background, so I'm a graduate, and I'm a 2014 passed out actually. So from then I worked as a completely into recruitment. It is completely a non-technical side. So what I was not at all satisfied. So I tried changing my career many times, but I was not getting a good platform and good technology to learn. So why? Because I was very poor in coding also. So many of my friends were in high packages and very good technologies they were working with, very good MNCs. So I used to feel very sad seeing all of them. Means why I am not in that place as well. So I one day I searched regarding what are the good skills over Google and YouTube. Means which doesn't involve much coding. In that way, I searched actually in the starting. So I came to know like Salesforce, and so I started listening demos. But so so when I listened demo session from Shekhar sir, so I understood whatever content provided in the session. So I understood everything. So I thought of joining the same. So slowly after after admin, so development also will start. So sir will be teaching you from the scratch. So what is variable? So what is data type? So in that way, so no need of any fear. So we can learn everything. So I was zero. I was having zero knowledge on coding. So even then, so with the help of the content and material and the learnings provided from the Shekhar sir, I understood the coding, and now I can able to code of my own also. So yeah, so in this way, so I'm very much satisfied.
Okay, great. So thank you for the introduction, Manasa. So now, after this, immediately we are going to move to the most important phase of this session, that is taking the questions one by one from the audience. And guys, please note that whatever relevant questions are there, we will take, and any questions which are not relevant, for example, Manasa is not the right person for the same, let's say, and because her recent entry into the Salesforce market or anything where she is suitable, then we'll take those questions. Anything which is not suitable for this platform, we will help you offline also. Means after the session. Okay. So let's get started. So Manasa, I will read one by one questions. As the questions count
Okay, sir.
high, you can try to answer in the short so that we can help maximum possible students. And let's start with the first question. Yeah, guys. So
Oh,
the question box is open, and you guys can proceed with whatever questions you have. So first question is from Anita. She is saying that how many hours daily you could take from your schedule, as I am also a housewife. Yeah. So Manasa, please proceed.
yeah. Okay. So I used to work into recruitment, I told, right? So as due to COVID, I used to work from home. So in the morning hours, whenever I used to get time. So what I used to do is I used to do the revision of the topics, not the fresh topics. Okay. So revision of the topics I used to do in the daytime, and after all completion of my work, that is after 6:30, I used to take a certain break of 2 to 3 hours, and exactly at 9 o'clock I used to start the fresh content, means the daily wise classes we'll be having, right? So that,
Mhm.
so nearly 2 to 3 hours I used to spend on the same, and the
Okay.
morning revision I used.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Abhilash is asking that LWC is mandatory, means in the market is asking LWC is necessary for getting job.
Yes, why? Because many companies. So I got calls from all the MNCs actually, but all the mostly 70% to 80% are asking for LWC. Means at least a beginner level of experience, like that. But if you are few companies are there where they are not asking. If you have the knowledge on that also, they are taking it, LSC or LWC. Yeah.
Okay.
But
One more question is there, like a common question of Vinay and Archana. Like after training, it took how much time for you to get the job? How many weeks or how many days or how many months?
Okay, okay. So actually, my training it completed in the month of May. Yeah, May only. Development it completed in the month of May only, and internship, admin internship also I have completed. Parallelly, we'll be having the course. Okay, so so while doing this internship, only after completion of a development training, it didn't take any time for me. So it took hardly 1 to 2 weeks only, not more than that. I
Okay.
started preparation. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And this was your first interview, or like how many interviews you have given before the job in
Yeah.
current company?
Yeah. Yeah, sir. So I started giving the interviews while parallelly doing the development internship. So I started resume preparation also. I mean, sir will help in that also, and Interlogic team will help. So this is my third interview only. So to be honest, the first interview, uh, it got failed. Why?
Hmm.
Because they asked more into projects. Okay.
Hmm.
So I was more into subject, and project knowledge means I have, but I got nervous. So
Hmm.
in that way I only came out of that. And the second interview, and this is the very third interview, I got selected.
Excellent. There is one more question. It is related to how to be confident till we get job.
Yeah, so we have to be confident, and the very basic thing is we have to means what I say, we have to prepare on daily basis. And what I say, project knowledge you should be very much confident of. Means what projects you are mentioning in your resume, you should have a complete knowledge on that. Why? Because starting 10 minutes they will be asking in that only. So yeah, so
Okay.
if you listen to the training provided and the content, if you concentrate properly, day to day learning, then it is very easy to get a job. Yeah, that I can say. Why? Because I did the same.
Right. Okay. Next question is from Naresh. When you completed your graduation, and is this your first IT job?
Yeah. I completed my graduation in 2014, as I said, and after that, I so I worked as a recruiter. So from there, I mean, till the date of joining in my new organization, I worked as a senior talent acquisition only.
Hmm.
So parallelly, I took this training from Interlogic. So this is my very first job in the Salesforce into IT skills.
Okay, good. There is one more question. How you prepared for interviews?
Okay. Yeah, preparation in the sense, yeah, the very first thing I used to day-to-day topics I used to study. I used to not keep any topics as a pending topics. Why? Because if you keep like that, at the end of the day, you will have burden. So day-to-day topics you have to study. Why? Because and the projects also you have to concentrate more. First, you prepare for projects what you have mentioned, and you keep it aside, then you concentrate on the admin topics or developer topics like that. And yeah, in that way I prepared.
There is one more question by Akshay about bonus topics. So, have you completed all the bonus topics? The vast bonus topics. Have you completed all? That is his question.
Yeah, admin bonus content I have completed. Development bonus content also almost I completed like 75 percentage. And LAC I completed, and LWC only I was about to start, but by then only I got the job. But
Okay.
I'm planning anyhow to complete that also.
Okay. Pranali is asking that uh, on which topic you got most questions in the interview.
Yeah, so in interviews, in the current company which I placed, so they asked me about the projects. Is it is a regular question only, and they asked me what is a user data management, means what is the security model you follow whenever you get a project. Okay, and after that they asked me about the integrations
Hmm.
and how you do the integration and all, and the, deployment also. And yeah, they asked this one only in detail, and in other interviews they asked mostly about they will give scenarios in the security only. So if you concentrate more in the class what scenario sir is telling, and if you follow the content properly, you can crack the interview if they ask the questions regarding the security and relationships. So they will ask mostly on the relationships also.
Okay.
Relationship is also most common question.
Okay. The so Diana is asking, have you learned any Java or C or C++, or only you followed the Apex, etc.
Yes, I followed only Apex, and whatever training I got, I followed only that. Previously, I didn't learn anything.
Okay. And what resources you use for practicing the code, like what you did for practicing purpose? That's also one more question.
Yeah, practicing purpose in the sense pseudocode only. So we'll be keep on practicing. You have to follow the pseudocode process. So definitely you will be able to write the own code also. And what all assignments you will be having, right, at the end of the topic, at the end of the each session. So at that topics and assignments also you have to complete. So in that way also you'll get I mean experience in coding.
Okay. One more question is like there is a question about your current package. How much you got in current company, and is it variable or fixed?
Yeah. So so my current package is, see, 14.5 is my current package, and 1 lakh is a joining bonus, and we'll be having some shift allowances also. 14.5 is all fixed only.
Okay. Uh, Next is by Raj. He's asking how much time you gave for coding.
How much time in the sense? Yeah, daily 2 to 3 hours I used to concentrate as soon as the development training starts.
Okay. So Shubham is asking, I'm from mechanical and coding knowledge is zero. So can I also get trained
Okay.
in developer, or I only should start or only should start from admin? Means I think he's trying to ask, Shall I only stick to admin, or I should only go also go for developer, being a mechanical guy?
Okay. No, actually. So even I am from ECE. So we have even only C we will be having, but I have zero knowledge on that also. So yes, you have to go for admin and developer both. It is not that hard to study. So you can concentrate on admin, developer, and even you can learn LWC also. It's
Okay.
not that tough.
Also, there is a question about how many rounds or hours was the interview. Archana is asking.
Hmm. Yeah. So my first round of interview, it's 30 minutes they will take. First round 30 minutes, second round 30 minutes only. Yeah, not more than that. If sometimes it takes one interview, my second interview, it got extended to 40 minutes. That's it.
Hmm. Okay. So Sai Nikhilesh asking like how to consistently involve ourselves in learning with proceeding to current job, means he's trying to like ask you any tip along with job how to consistently do also preparation of sales.
Huh. Yeah. So starting, I also used to have the same doubt, and so we'll be having the career building section, sorry, counseling sections from Interlogic also. So I thought of quitting the job and preparing for Salesforce, but they clearly told that no need of quitting, you can concentrate. So I started the same. So morning you do the revision, okay, of the previous topics, and whenever you are out of the job or after 6:30 or 7, you take break, and then you can concentrate on the recent topic which happened on that day. That is what I used to do, 9 to 11 or 9 to 11:30, however it is, I used to concentrate, not more than that.
Okay. Chetan is asking, hi Manasa, it was a quite inspiring story of yours. I want to know how was your journey to Salesforce? Did you start as an admin or developer?
Means the training or in the
Yeah,
job?
preparation. Yeah.
Preparation, yeah, preparation in the sense, however, admin part will be uh, quite satisfactory. So everyone will feel little easy of admin more than development, I hope, right? So I used to complete everything of admin, and I kept aside. Then I concentrated on the um, development only more. Yeah, in that way, development only I did more concentration.
Okay. And there is also one similar question about like you are being new to the Salesforce industry. So in this case,
Hmm.
what projects you explain or how you explain, means what was the knowledge source behind
Hmm.
that, how you manage these things in the interview. That is a kind of a similar question
Okay.
with the students.
Okay. So regarding the projects also, sir will be helping in the training session. So, and one more thing. So, in the at the end of the admin, you will be doing two projects, real-time projects, and at the end of the development course also you're doing real-time projects.
Hmm.
So that also you can mention in your resume.
Hmm.
Okay. So I mentioned one real-time project only.
Hmm.
So two one real time, so that we can explain confidently. And in admin internship, if you complete now, so everything you can explain clearly, why, because it's more interesting, internship will be more interesting. That's what I can say.
Okay. Deepika is asking, as you said, you have done training on internship also. So have you done that
Hmm.
side by side? And if yes, then how you managed this much workload?
Yeah, I did everything side by side, job, training, internship, all the three parallelly. Okay. So internship, when internship starts, I used to do it in the night only. After 6:30 only, I used to concentrate. Why? Because internship, if we sit, it will take 4 hours, 5 hours of time. So I used to do in the night only, and the remaining topics, the fresh classes which we have, day-to-day content, I used to manage somehow in the afternoon sessions when the internship starts. So before the internship start, the fresh content, the day-to-day content, I used to study in the night. After the internship starts, internship I used to study in the night. I used to do internship work in the night, and this day-to-day fresh content in between the job,
Hmm.
means any of the 1 or 2 hours I used to take and I used to complete. In that way I used to complete. No
Okay.
pending. We have to not keep any pending.
Okay, that is good actually because this is a very a kind of very common problem with the people. Like time management is
Hmm.
very difficult when the person is a working
Yes.
person. So yeah, that's good. your your process may help other people in the session. So yeah, good. Next is from Dhanashri.
Thank.
What should I do to get a job as I'm a fresher 2021 pass out?
Uh, yeah, for freshers also there are openings actually. So yeah, you can complete your course and you can mention like you are doing you anyhow you will do internship in Interlogic, right? You can mention the same and you can place you can upload in the Naukri. You will get calls.
Okay.
We are having good opportunities now.
Okay. Next is how you able to code, like how to get that coding mindset. Means Sudhir is asking like how to get that kind of mindset
Mm.
by which you can do coding easily or
Mm.
proper.
Yeah. So after what happened is after admin part, so development will be starting. Development training will start parallelly. Admin internship will start. No. So at that time, so I was very scared actually. This is development how to do, but no worries. You will get each and every content. Means each and every topic from the scratch. Sir will explain everything. Means right from variable, you will get the explanation. So will anyone do? So in that way, I first time in my life I understood the coding, and I used to uh, uh, practice after the session also multiple times. I used to do in that way only. I got little confidence.
Okay.
Practice we need, not more than that.
Okay, got it. Okay, next is like how to deal with the problems of relevant experience while landing the interview. It means Deepa is trying to ask you like how you prepared your resume or what kind of help you got, or let's say in short, what kind of suggestion you would like to give her if she is like having some difficulty in mentioning what to do with the resume.
Okay. So after your completion of the development, so sir will be providing you some the bonus contents, right? So at the same time, there will be a milestone of resume preparation also. In that, you will be coming to know everything. And if you have past experience into some other like non-technical or something also, if you want to mention some relevant experience into Salesforce also, yeah, definitely team will help you.
Okay.
The same happened with me also. So yeah.
Okay, got it. So there is a question about like being civil background, heard freshers are having less opportunity. So freshers already she answered. Preparing for the interview also there is a question she answered. And apart from that, there is a question about your there is a question about your current role in the project. Mamta is asking.
Mm. Yeah, hi Mamta. So actually, my role in the company is Salesforce technical analyst. So actually, I joined in June 10th only, right? So KT is going on. Yeah. So my role, so whatever training and all, yeah, it is about to start. Only KT sessions are going now. So I can't tell much, no.
Okay. So next, um, is it necessary to do internship to get a job? Being a fresher, non-IT, how difficult to get job? So Abhash is asking this.
Yeah, for fresher means internship is mandatory. Why? Because mandatory in the sense if you do the internship, then it is a plus point. And for yeah, internship is mandatory only. Why? Because if you do internship only, you will get more knowledge. Means how to solve. Means we'll be having some project stories in that. So how to solve whenever you get some issues from the client and all, you'll be having better understanding there only.
Okay, we are still having 7 more minutes, guys. So let me quickly take whatever maximum questions we can take. After that, if any questions are remaining, then don't worry. Then we will try to help you after the session. There is a question about does certification matters in the interview? Vinay is asking.
Yeah, so what I want to say is yes, certification matters only. So why? Because the company in which I got placed, they specifically looked for certifications only, and I attended 3 interviews. Out of three, two looked for mandate. Two companies that all certifications are mandatory. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Next is there's a question about is Aura compulsory if we are very strong in LWC?
Uh, yeah, if you have both the knowledge, then it is good, according to me.
Okay. Um, Next is, did they ask Aura visual force page question in the interview? This is the question from Vikas. Aura and visual force pages.
Yeah. So in the second interview, they it was completely into. I mean, what I say, they asked me about Apex triggers and LAC. In the sense, they asked just basics only. Why? Because I just completed, no. So I mentioned like a primary level of experience only. So they asked very primary level questions. So what is Apex triggers? What is the type of triggers? And LAC, LWC? Actually, no. In the interviews I attended three, they have not concentrated for me.
Okay. Sanjay is asking total experience of yours prior to the Salesforce job. Means before Salesforce, how many years of work experience you have in other market?
Yeah. So I have nearly 6+ years into recruitment only.
Okay. Next is Uma Maheshwar is asking, how is the training help you in the real time scenario?
Yeah, so the training it helps me a lot. Why? Because the content whichever we'll get and the Shakers is learning everything is very useful. Why? Because if you listen the day-to-day topics, no, so it is very much beneficial. So it will help. So if you miss any content, then it will be a loss for our end only. So it is better to concentrate on everyday's class. It helped a lot actually.
Okay.
Means for developers who is yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And also he was asking like, did like training help you for the real time work? Like you got the real time knowledge, something like that. He's asking.
Yes, real time knowledge. Yes, from day one only we'll be working on the org, right? So we'll be having the real time experience from the day one of the training only. So it is not like any just learning listening like that. So from day one only we'll be working on the orgs. So sir will be providing the links. So in that way from day one we'll be having industrial experience only.
Okay. Satish is asking, because of your previous experience, you got 15 lakhs package or you got as a fresher?
No, no. From the previously, my package was only 5 lakhs. Okay, so now it is not as a fresher. So I means I mentioned some particular experience. Okay, so yeah. Apart from that, I got 15 lakhs. So my previous package was 5 lakhs only,
Okay.
and compared to my real time package, I got nearly 200 plus percentage hike.
Right, right. Okay. So 5 to 15 kind of thing. Okay. Next
Yeah.
question is, um, have they asked you to write any code in the interview? Sudhir is asking.
No, I attended only 3 interviews, no. So they haven't asked me anything actually.
Okay.
So they just asked me what is Apex, what is triggers, types, and all, but no one asked me to write a code till means what I have faced the interviews in that three.
Okay. Akshay is asking, did you got questions on SOQL and SOSL?
Uh, yes, they asked me what is what is SOQL, what is SOSL, and what is the DML operation, and yes, we'll be getting the questions on that.
Okay. Um, so there is a question by Prakash. How hard was Apex to do, and do we need any C, C++, Java knowledge to learn Apex?
No, we don't need any knowledge. So the only thing is we have to do the pseudo coding. So with that only we will become perfect in Apex and all.
Okay,
This is what I follow.
okay. let me take the next question. We have 1.5 minutes. And
Okay.
after joining the company, you got any training from that company?
Yes, yeah. So they said like they'll be training me on Jira and some other skills also. But I have to get the email ID from the client. So from Monday it will start.
Okay. And next is all the rounds are fully technical during the interviews. Dilip is asking.
See, first round will be purely technical. Second round they will say like managerial, but it will be also technical only. Okay, so better to be prepared for technical only. So both rounds you prepare for technical. Why? Because if it is manager also, it is technical round only. We'll face mostly.
Okay. And the last question we will take from Santosh. What percentage of admin and
Okay.
what percentage of developer questions you got in the interviews?
Mm. So admin I got more, and developer I got 40% of the
Yeah,
interview
60
questions.
40. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
60 and
Got it.
40.
Got it. Great, great. Okay, so that's it with the time we have, guys, for this session. And thank you, Manasa, for all your time and all your guidance for the students. And audience, please note,
Thank you,
if
sir.
any questions are pending, nothing to worry. You can contact our team, and they will guide you. They will help you. So these sessions have limitations of time because the speaker is working person. So that's why we also going to give you extended efforts after the session. You can contact us or you can mail me, and we will help you further. And now, as a final step, as a final point, a kind of final suggestion from you, Manasa, for those people who are thinking to make career in Salesforce, or those are at very initial level, or maybe they are just doing some training right now. So, any suggestion you would like to give them so that they can have a good clarity about their further uh, interviews and good results in the upcoming interviews? Any suggestion?
Yeah. So, see, so what I want to tell is, I mean, if you are from non-technical background, also nothing happens. So, it's, I mean, Shekhar sir teaching is very good. So, if you follow, and if you, one thing only I want to say, what I want to say is, so don't neglect any topics. Follow, complete every topic. Means day to day topic you complete. Don't keep any pendings. So this is what I want to say. So at the end, you will only not feel burden. So for working guys also, you can follow the schedules. Means what I followed. So in the same way.
Okay, great. So thank you, Manasa, and thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for attending this session. And we will send you an email. If you have any questions, queries, you can reply on that email. Again, we will connect in upcoming weekends like this with another inspiring story. And Manasa, we wish good luck and lots of success for your upcoming Salesforce journey. Thank you for giving us time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah.